Hey there, gang. Welcome back to the Legends of Abhaile. We're back tonight on the island of Mea'motu with the HeckRazors, and we are ready to get into it. And tonight, we come even closer to the fated showdown with Maya Kunai.
But first, let's talk about Impassable Creations, makers of handcrafted, super floofy, awesome dice bags. They've also got initiative trackers, pillows, scrunchies, character sheets, and more. Check them out today at impassablecreations.com, and don't forget to use the code YBIT24 at checkout for 10% off your order.
And our last announcement before we hop into the recap, have you been watching Shadows of Valoria? It's our prequel series set 800 years prior to the HeckRazor story, far to the south of Austria. It's an amazing story with
1,500 views.
If you haven't been watching, you've got time to catch up before
Part 3
2 airs tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here at the Tavern.
Without further ado, let's dive into
the Legends of Abhaile.
Hit fucking play.
Welcome back, gang, to the island of Mea'motu, deep within the chain of islands known as the Moanwi Archipelago. We return to an unlikely group of heroes brought together on these distant shores, and known as the HeckRazors. We find our heroes underneath the nascent port city of Takkor Harbor in a series of magma tubes that cover much of the volcanic island. Here, in this relatively large cavern, turned by Maya and her ilk into a pseudo-warehouse of sorts, rows and rows of crates sit, empty but ready. Over the last couple of days, you all have learned quite a bit of Maya's plans for Mea'motu, how she'd exploited an arcane anomaly present on the island, opening up fissures to the Shadowfell, which the island's primal spirits eventually correct by scabbing over with shadow glass, an interesting arcane reagent capable of crafting magical items with powerful obfuscation abilities, or more crude implements such as weapons that were carried by the guards in town. Likely having made a deal with the Commission, a type of private corporation from Corvin and Vargo's homeland of Austria, Maya had set aside a sizable supply of shadow glass for export, and if these empty crates in this chamber are any indication, she'd planned to export much, much more. Of course, all of that was before Shalla destroyed Grace Blackwell, a mage from a time long past, bound in place to a surging brushstroke, and because of that, responsible for the Shadowfell's proximity to the prime material plane in Abhaile, being changed. So now, at this moment, you're all in this chamber beneath the city. Nalani Row has just been subdued, and we're back on the trail of finding these missing kids. Before we jump into all of that, though, we do have one bit of housekeeping to take care of from last session. We've all leveled up, I believe, but let's go around and roll our hit dice. And then I'll update your sheets and get those all re-imported over. So, if you could, just let me know what class you're taking for your level up and roll your hit dice. We'll start with Shalla.
Okay.
Booyah. What you get?
You got a 1.
Oh, we roll on ones. Go for it. Roll me
okay.
What happens if you get a 6?
All right. I got a 2.
Oh,
Yeah!
we don't re-roll on 2s.
Yeah!
Oh,
Bringing Shalla to 88 hit points. Hell yeah.
woot.
All right, Mr. Vargo, you want to go ahead and roll me a hit die?
Do it.
Yeah, this should be a fighter level.
Hell yeah.
D10, 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 D10.
Where did that pop?
D's nuts, D's nuts. Oh, sorry. What was I having?
Ooh, a 10. Nice.
Oh, a 10.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
99 for the Vargo.
Hey.
That brings us to Mr. Jet. Go for it, sir.
Oh boy, I hope I roll a 2.
You going Warlock or Rogue?
Warlock.
Warlock. Heck yeah.
Hey, perfectly average.
What you get?
I got a 4.
Got a 4. Bringing it to 78 for the Jetster.
Hey.
Then that brings us to Mr. Corvin. What you got?
I got a level in Wizard.
Oh, so you just get an automatic 6, bringing that to, what do they call it? 86.
Hey.
Ah, fuck.
What was that?
That was me knocking over my glass of water. No. Away from the computer, luckily.
Away from our sponsor, water. Drink it, you stupid bitch.
God, that ad campaign would fucking rock. It would connect with our generation. Scylla, you want to roll me hit dice? Man.
D8, taking another level in Cleric.
Heck yeah.
Re-rolling that.
Did you get a 1 too, like me?
I did. I got a respectable 5 that time.
5
Hey.
that time for an 83 for the Scylla. Heck yeah. With that out of the way, we return once more to the storage warehouse beneath Takkor Harbor. Deep within the winding maze of tunnels that distribute liquid hot magma throughout the island's subterranean world during moments of heightened geothermal events. Maya has just been taken care of and secured. I don't know why I said Maya there. That's a goofy typo. Nalani has just been taken care of and secured, and there is one door to the left of your current position where the guard was snoozing at, and one across from you, and then a tunnel leads off to your right. Shalla, you'll know this is the direction that Miss Rowe came from. With that, I'll turn the floor over to you all. What you guys up to?
Sorry, what was it? Sorry, one more time. What was the directions we could go?
Left, right, and center. Left being where the guard that you knocked out is at. Right being the tunnel that Nalani came from, which you guys would also you guys can. Jet, in this situation, you're the one asking. Roll me a survival check.
You got it, Chief. I'm so good at that. Ah, it feels good to be able to actually scroll down. It was 18 and then it was 4.
18 and a 4. I gotcha.
No, it rolled over to us. Well, they have a guards.
Yeah, I think you would know that the right is towards the beach, most likely, based on the direction you've come so far.
And they wouldn't have a guard in front of something that wasn't important.
Correct, and you also roll me a history check.
Brilliant. I do not have proficiency, but I am hoping my +4 will serve me well. I am getting the bad rolls out of the way early. That's a 6.
Yay!
That's a 6 getting.
Yeah. You remember the other guard came out of that door and mentioned something about feeding rats.
Okay. I'm guessing I'm just going off raw gut instinct. And I turn to look at Shalla. Shalla. Jet's head looks like yours.
What?
But he doesn't seem to have noticed yet. What? Is it? Do I have something on my face? What?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Jet is... when Jet looks in Shalla's direction to talk, his head morphs into that of hers. But
Okay.
he doesn't seem to have noticed.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, his head looks like you.
Like exactly.
Oh.
And then he looks towards Scylla. All right. Shit. Hey, my face feels weird. What? Scylla, Jet's head looks like yours.
This is the most disturbing mental image I've ever had in my life. It's just, I'm gonna make it too, just so you guys know, it's just Shalla's head on a crocodile.
What the fuck?
No, so we all remember playing like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark back in the day, right?
Yes.
Remember the DK mode cheat?
Yeah.
So it's Scylla's head on
Yeah.
Jet's body.
Yeah. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, wait. Hold on. Give me a sec.
Sorry about that, guys. Go on.
I am going to, realizing what I'm doing, I'm going to make myself a perfect, albeit miniature copy of Scylla. Whoa.
I shall call him Mini-Me.
This is...
Damn right you will.
Damn, that's two Austin Powers
This is
references
the
tonight.
second Austin Powers reference for those keeping track.
What the fuck?
Yeah, baby.
Just kind of looks at the knife.
Bing.
I'm gonna assume it's this... whatever. Just kind of dispels it.
What, you didn't think that was
ADM?
funny?
Oh, behave.
Yeah, sorry, guys. Fucking damn genie magic.
$1 million.
Jet, in your head you just hear, what? I'm freaking bored. I want a drink.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll give you what you want. Okay. Does anybody have any alcohol? Anybody? No? Fuck! Alright, fine. Maybe I'll find some. One of the fucking... Stupid goddamn fucking gin. I hate you! Just kind of screams that into the knife.
Your head turns into an ice cream cone for a few seconds.
Oh, you just think you're so funny. Do not transform my body without my consent.
Just parts of it.
And all of a sudden, your hand just turns it, or your head just turns into a giant thumbs up.
No, because
That doesn't count as consent.
there's no emoji I hate more than the thumbs up emoji.
I will dispel the thing around my head and be like, all right, fine. I'll if I find you booze, I'll give it to you. Ugh, so fucking needy. Just kind of sheep it.
Taking a hint, they quiet.
God damn. Fuck. So much weird shit happening lately.
The guard over in the corner of the room in the chair that you knocked unconscious farts.
Okay. That dude's having a word. Okay, it's all a matter of perspective.
He noted he did crap his pants as well. It is not a pleasant corner of the...
I mean, he did when I scared
I'm gonna go over and use prestidigitation on him to remove the soiled from his pants for two reasons. A, so we don't have to smell it. B, he's just a dude doing his job. He was told to guard an area. We already gave him a concussion. The least he can do is wake up with clean pants.
Yeah. Also, this stick, I gotta say, guys, really good stick. Just like holding up the boken. Just like
Oh,
swinging it.
that stick.
It is
Yeah.
a pretty good stick.
I think I'll call it Oasis. He kind of sheathed it on his back. Alright, we got kids to save, boys and girls.
Hey, Jake. Real quick question. You said find familiar can be done as a ritual without using a spell slot. Is that correct?
Without using a spell slot, correct. You do need a annoying ritual component for that, though.
And it does take an hour.
Yeah, it does take a minute.
It takes an hour. That is what I wanted to double check if I had time to cast it.
Yeah. And also, just let me know when if you're gonna do that in the future, so I can get you a art drawn up for that.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna make it George, like a shimmery little version of George.
Oh, I got you.
Fly with like little turtle wings on his back.
All right.
We'll talk about that. We'll go about that. It does have to have stats. That's the thing.
Okay.
Yep. But
all right.
Yeah, take her away.
I just wanted to be like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
All right, good.
All right, Vargo, you and me take up the front. We're gonna try and keep this sneaky, as sneaky as we can. I don't see any more people pouring out of there, so hopefully they aren't alerted to us. Shalla, trying to think of what we can. I mean, do you have any magic that can make us sneakier?
Stickier?
No, sneakier. Shalla.
Sneakier, okay.
We can do stickier. Deal.
I don't know if I want to do that.
I don't know.
Sneaky. I don't think Tila does. When I look. Spells.
I mean, I have enhanced ability.
There was one particular. I knew a.
Yeah, there's a spell. I don't think it's on their list.
So, Pat's Grace in enhanced ability, the target has advantage on dexterity checks. It also doesn't take damage from falling 20 feet or less if it isn't incapacitated.
Yeah, it might be good for Scylla's clunky ass.
That actually might be pretty good. Yeah, I would say cast that on Scylla.
If you want to.
Yeah, I mean, if you,
I'm trying concentration up to 1 hour.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. That'd be perfect.
Okay.
Which direction you guys heading?
I say we head down the path that was guarded.
Okay,
It'll keep
to the right. I got or no, wait, that would be the left. My bad. I know what directions are.
We all do, yes.
You come to a large set of double doors of banded iron. Iron banded hardwood, sorry, with a chain and a beefy lock securing it. What do you do?
Okay, let's give this a shot. It's gonna cracks his neck. All right, I'm gonna see if I can pick this.
Okie dokie, are you going to, you're gonna just give her a picky pick?
I'm gonna use my mage hand to do it just to be safe and take a couple steps back.
Gotcha. Give me a... What is the mage hand's deal?
It basically, like, with mage hand ledger main, it basically functions as a normal hand.
How's it,
Like, it normally does not allow me to pick lucks, but...
how does it feel about stuff happening to it?
It kind of just vanishes, but then it's a cantrip. It can just come back.
Oh, I got you. Your mage hand vanishes, and there's a crackle of electricity.
Okay. Okay, it's gonna be one of these. All right.
Are we trying to get through sneakily, or are we trying to get through by any means necessary?
We're trying to get through sneakily.
Okay.
Yeah. This is just, we're still inside that cavern warehouse right now, trying to leave it.
And that's the door that was closed. Let's go check out the guard to see if he has anything that, like a key or anything. Could be just as simple as a key needed.
Can I make an investigation check on the guard?
You absolutely can, little sleuthy sleuth. Scooby Doo it
Yeah.
up. You're Scooby Doo.
That is 27 on my investigation.
You find traces of his soiled underwear.
Yeah, yes.
Corbin, your spell sucks.
No, that's just how good of an investigation it was.
Anyway.
in his
Oh, the-
pocket, you find a folded up stack of parchment with better drawn illustrations of your all's faces than the last time you guys have seen your all's little wanted posters they had put out. Interestingly, with a
And I go,
27.
I finally have my chin right.
Well, this is Jet investigating it, sir. Interestingly enough, though, Shalla's portrait has little hearts drawn on it. This little kid.
What?
Yeah, he's apparently he likes bad guys, I guess.
Keep trying, buddy. Keep
I don't
trying.
know. He's
Let him down easy.
he's like I said,
What?
he's a teenager, you know, stupid.
Is my face wouldn't be in there, would it?
Oh, absolutely not.
Because I was
Yet.
okay, yeah. Not yet. Okay. Other than the parchment, he doesn't seem to have any like keys or anything, huh?
With a 27, he in fact does have a key on a key ring on his belt, just in plain sight.
Oh. Just you pluck it.
Yeah, he's a
with
guard.
your hand?
He's a guard. As the key inserts into the lock face, there is blue runes on the key that coincide with the lock, and it gives it a click and unlocks.
Huh. That probably would have hurt real bad if I'd actually tried to touch it.
Smart move using your mage hand.
Yeah. Yeah, having telekinesis comes in handy. I mean, it did come at. It did come with.
I look at you and I go, how did you do that?
He actually clams up a bit and just. I'd rather not talk about it. It was highly traumatic.
Just
It's
cast a
true.
mage hand.
No, the ability to do it like that.
No, I'm not asking about the source of it. Like, what did you actually do to create this mage hand?
I mean, in this particular version of it, I don't even really need to move my hands or speak. I can just, you watch as the key kind of just dances in midair. Like, no, it just seems like he's moving it with his mind.
Shoot, I did not mean to do that. But Corbin tries to recreate the hand motions that he's making.
I'm not making any
Little
emotions.
ant.
I'm not making any emotions. I'm just staring at the key and it's moving on its own.
Jet, make me an Arcana check real quick.
Sure. That is a 10.
That is a 10. 10's good enough. With a 10 Arcana, you, while you have a different style of using the spell, you're familiar with the spell and how it works. You could probably talk him through the verbal and somatic for it if you wanted to.
I mean, yeah, it's basically just, and then he actually does reveal the mage hand and like kind of shows the exact method of doing it. Yeah, it's like that.
Right. Corbin's just jotting down notes. Everything that he's saying, he's writing into a little notebook that he's got in his side bag. And then he tries to produce the same spell, and out comes Corbin's mage hand.
Hey, see, there you go.
What color is it? That's what you said.
We are gonna make this mage hand bright like Georgie Boy. We're gonna make it kind of a greenish, kind of a bright greenish, glowing corporeal form.
Hell yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
There you go, bud. See?
And on the finger, his mage hand is a replica of his family crest on a ring.
Hell yeah.
Because that just sounds like
Represent.
perfect orbit.
Hell
It just
yeah.
sounds like. Okay.
Faux show.
Thank you.
All right,
Yeah.
with that out
Good
of
enough.
the way, you guys make your way into a dimly lit cavern, maybe 5 foot wide, natural cavern with rounded walls. So it kind of forces you into a single file line as you guys go. Do you guys want to drag yourself into your guys' kind of marching order? I'm
Yeah,
not-
I'll take up the front. Oh, the game's paused for me.
Oh yeah, I'll unpause that. That's cool. I like to see how long we can go before I have to do that.
And I'll take. I'll get behind Jet.
Brown chicken, wow wow.
I'll take up the rear.
Happy International Women's Day from Scylla. Oh.
Bad dragon indeed.
Where are we going? I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'll be.
We're
Hey,
going
Chad,
down a hallway,
listen
Cat. Do you want to put yourself?
Yeah, but everyone's moving their tokens around, and I don't know. Like, are we doing a
Okay.
We're
I'm
making
gonna
a-
put
vertical order or horizontal order?
I'm gonna-
So let's
Congo
go
line.
behind Jeff.
Congo
I'm
line.
putting myself in front of the door.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Why is this so hard? It's so hilarious.
Margo and I are taking up the front because we're the sneakiest.
Yeah,
Scylla is coming.
you're small enough, Jet, that you guys can get through there single file together, no problem.
Yeah.
And I'll be behind to jump in front with the armor if I need to.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys make your way down this hallway, it goes for about 30 or so feet. Very dimly lit. As you make your way down the hallway, it gets a little smelly, a little pee-pee smelly. And there is a wooden door with a simple hinged lock on it. It is locked.
This time I'm going to tap the lock very gently with Mage Hand to see if it does anything.
Allow me to try.
Yeah, go for it.
I just want to try the mage hand.
Yeah.
So, what is it you need from me, sir?
I just need you to tap the lock, pal.
Oh, I was talking there. Just see what he needed. Okay, so
Oh, you
my-
don't need to
my
do
green
anything.
mage hand
It just
appears.
happens. Yeah.
yeah, and the ring goes out and knocks on the lock.
And from the darkest, deepest bowels of hell, absolutely nothing happens.
Okay. This kind of looks like a rinky-dink, like run-of-the-mill lock. You said.
Seems that way.
Okay. I'm gonna just tap on it twice with my mage hand, and I'm going to make a sleight of hand. Is it sleight of hand or thieves' tools?
Either or.
All right. Sleight of hand.
It's just Dex and Prof.
15.
15 is good enough to do it, sir. It clicks open.
My base was a 2 on that, by the way.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that door open unlocks. Not open necessarily.
Okay. All right, Scylla. Just I'm gonna go in with Vargo, just real sneaky. Just make sure that we don't see any more of those fuckers with knives. It looks hairy.
True
If it
words
looks
from
hairy-
True words from New York City.
If it looks hairy, make sure. I say this to the others too. If you hear the sounds of stabbing, or us being stabbed, please come in.
No, we're gonna walk off and handle it.
Like,
Shalla,
Right.
haha, very funny.
I'll
Shalla.
just think about it.
I'm gonna make a stealth check.
okay, yeah. Everybody roll me a stealth check.
Ooh, that is a 32.
Sheila, you have advantage thanks to your good buddy.
To do.
As long as Shalla's
Nice.
been concentrating. Shalla, have you been concentrating?
Well,
Yeah.
I had the spell, so
Yeah.
Oh.
I cast a spell on Scylla.
I know, but
I cast a spell on Scylla too.
I just wonder if Shalla was thinking about cotton candy or something.
No.
Because I am.
Now
Okay,
I am.
so which one of us will have cast the spell? Because that's a second level slot that we're wasting.
I already cast it.
Okay, she
Did
got
you
it.
have it as well?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It's a good spell to have. What were
One of you
those?
could cast it on me because I rolled a 4.
It's an average. What were those numbers besides that 4?
A dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
32.
Of course it is.
You said roll stealth, right?
Yeah, stealth, ma'am.
All right. I got 22.
22. And Vargo.
Good grief.
I think I may have fucked up the average.
Sorry, Vargo. What did you have, Vargo?
Just the
Sorry,
tiny bit.
stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I may have screwed up the average just a tiny
It's
bit.
12.
12. All right, we Gucci. We Gucci. All right.
I think I might have covered it with that 32.
Oh, guys, I missed y'all. As y'all make your way into the dimly lit, relatively small natural cavern, maybe 30 feet wide at its largest, with 7-foot ceilings that slope the further you go in. As your eyes adjust to the new scene, on high alert, you don't see much. Piles of blankets, pillows, clothes strewn about, a mattress propped up against the wall. Except, Jet, as you push your way into the cavern, there's a little noise off to your right. And out from the shadows comes a 3-4-year-old little girl. She toddles up to you with that natural cocaine energy that only a toddler can have. Looks you in your beady little cobalt eyes and asks you, "Are you my mommy?"
Up to who?
To Jet.
Jet.
Oh.
Whoever is
She still
standing
has
next,
the giant bubble head.
whoever is
Oh.
standing next to Jet, he immediately, Vargo. If you would like to, I would invite. Could I invite you to make an insight check because he has got a lot of complicated emotions right
Nah, 7. Natural 1.
now. Never mind.
Jet is fully Craig from Parks and Rec, where he's like, "I'm distraught. Someone follow me."
He's gonna. How tall is this child compared to me?
Pretty much
I'm
right
about
there.
like-
A little bit shorter than you, probably. She's a little bit tiny. She's probably she's young.
Do you know where your mommy is, sweetheart?
No, you my mommy.
Oh, okay. We're looking for a lot of other kids. He puts both hand on her shoulder. Are there others like you?
We're not supposed to say. Shalla, with your passive perception being as high as our Lord and Savior's, aside from you all and the little girl, you guys are far from alone in this room. You notice the pile of blankets. It's been hastily thrown together. The process of a child who doesn't quite understand the world, quickly creating a hiding spot from what they have available. Without thought to context or appearance of the room, you can tell that the pile of blankets can probably conceal 4 or 5 small bodies, and it's shifting ever so slightly. Psst, hey, knock it off. You first. Ow! As you take a moment to look around the room, you see more telltale signs of childish concealment around you. Can I get a, yeah, no, go ahead, yeah.
He's going to slowly take out was it a brush or was it a pendant that he was given by Leilani?
It was a comb, yeah. A comb or a brush, something, yeah.
It was a comb, yeah. He's gonna pull out the comb. There was a very nice. Do you know a nice lady in town named Leilani? She lives with her daughter. She has this shiny comb. She wanted to make sure she had it.
She holds out her hands awkwardly, trying to grab at the comb. Pretty.
Yes, honey. It's very pretty.
Pretty.
Right. So you don't. Okay. Just hold my hand so you don't get lost, okay?
Okay.
Can you do that?
Okay, mommy.
Actually, okay. I'll actually hold out my tail so she can play with it.
She's driving it around like a little race car.
Just make sure you
death gripped on one section. Just
keep holding on to it. Okay. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Hi. Do any of you kids know the name Leilani?
Roll me a group persuasion check in this moment, guys.
Sure.
Group persuasion.
Persuasion.
Charisma's my dump stat, so.
Hell yeah, it is. That's why we love it.
That's an 8.
That's a
Scary people just walked in and they were gonna kill us.
I rolled a 12.
12. Anybody else?
I think we got Vargo.
We need Vargo and
Sure.
There we go, 19.
19. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, as you guys, Jet, as you say that, they all start clambering out of the woodwork. The blanket pile's pushed back. Another here is thrown back. A dingy mattress on the floor as well. Soon 14 children stand in front of you in this dark little room. One of them looks over to you, Jet. That's Miri. He's a taller boy, 6, 7 years old. She's stupid. And then another girl, a little older one, elbows him in the gut and says, "She's not stupid, she's just little." And then another one says, "Yeah, plus we don't have schools or nothing." They all kind of settle down, though.
in the background they're all singing, "It's a hard nut life. It's a hard nut life."
He once again offers the comb to whoever recognizes it.
The one that kind of defended the little girl, the older girl, she steps forward. Tan skin, long dark hair. That's mine. You said my mother.
Your mama hired us, kid, to come find you.
Oh.
At the time, we didn't know there was more of you, but I suppose. What? We're saving one. What's 13 more?
You can
Can't really just leave them here.
You can get us out of here.
Yes, sweetheart.
There's so many of us. It's quite a ways.
Well, sweetheart, there's a lot of us too.
Yeah.
We have magic.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna undo my pack, and I do have something that I've been keeping warm with prestidigitation.
Oh, that's a weird statement to say.
He pulls out the box that Leilani made, the box of food that I talked to you about.
Oh, hell yeah! What was that?
I think it was just a bunch of like fish and like rice and stuff like
fish.
that.
Hell yeah!
And he kind of floats it out. Just to impress the kids, he without even like looking, it's like the bag unfastens itself, and this little box like floats over to her.
She immediately takes it and hands it to the other kids and lets them have it.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure you were eating right.
Just realized how cruel it is to send one dish to a bunch of fucking starving kids. Of course, he didn't know that.
Yeah, she wanted to make sure you were properly fed. She's worried sick about you, kid.
Okay, we don't really have anything, so we're ready to go. We're not gonna be fast.
Well...
And Miri's so little, like, she's not very bright.
Is Miri the child that's playing with my tail?
Yeah, fully still on.
Does she have any parents?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, just want to make sure she gets back.
She's just, bless her heart.
I mean, she's 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apple
you kids...
also didn't fall far.
Right. You kids stay right there. I'm gonna go talk to my friend. Miri, do you think you could watch? Actually, she's 3. She's not.
Yeah, no, I got her.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
All right. She starts whispering with all the other kids, and they all start whispering, and it turns into a fucking like roars like thing of like child giggles and whispers and like heads popping up and looking over at you guys. But yeah, go ahead.
Jed actually is smiling, but then immediately he he gets a far off look in his eyes and immediately frowns, and then grits his teeth and then turns around. Like he looks like he wants to say something, but doesn't. Okay, Fargo. Do we think we can get these kids out of here through the tunnels, or should we use the scroll? What do you think?
Wait, how many can the scroll take?
Mechanically, the scroll can take as many people as can get into it in 6 seconds. So it's a thing where if everybody holds action and just goes at once, you can all get through it in once.
Yeah, we should maybe do that. And I don't know, how are we confronting Maya or getting back inside if we do that?
Well, here's the thing.
Not that far. It's like a half a day walk back.
Well, Vargo, as I see it, Maya is keeping these kids hostage, and that's her leverage against the town from acting. We leave a note.
Why don't we send Tila back with the kids and us 5 go take on Maya? That way we don't have to leave. We don't lose a half a day and give her any advantage, and we still have an adult who knows the island very well to be able to get them safely back.
Tila's pipes up and she's like, I'm drunk, yes, maybe badass, definitely. I am not badass enough to protect a caravan of squishy kids.
Well, my idea was that...
What was that idea?
My idea was that we don't make a loud thing of this. We leave a note behind that says, we have your leverage. You want that to keep quiet, meet us at this location.
Then we jump her.
Get her out of town, actually not a bad idea if she decides to fuck shit up.
Yeah.
We have your shadow glass and the kids.
Exactly. We have all the leverage, and if you don't meet these demands, then you'll never see that shadow glass, and the townsfolk will know that their kids are safe.
Ethical gray zones.
Does it look like there's anything flammable down in that, like explosive, maybe powder or anything that would cause a big boom?
I mean, we could just, as we're going in, we can make a loud noise with magic. They can't catch up to us fast enough. They can't.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I want to blow the place up.
Again,
that way we can even more leverage.
Again, we are right under a town. right under
Yeah.
a town.
Yeah. Maybe
Also,
not
we
the best idea.
we halted Shadow Glass production. Like they have nothing.
Yeah, it's done. There will never be any more made on Mea'motu.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
And that's all I'm worried about.
yeah. So we jumped in the portal. We establish a base of operations. Make sure the kids are safe, and then we wait for Maya to come to us.
And that
Eventually-
is how you make the most valuable resource in the world. Shalla, make me a perception check, please, ma'am.
I will as soon as my computer cooperates with me. Perception, alright. $17.
17, bitchin'. You notice one little boy. He is young, 4 or 5 years old. Got a big old gap in his smile from 2 missing front teeth that haven't come in yet quite. And completely black skin. He's a Genasi, which is not uncommon on the islands, but they're not. They're around enough that you know what it is at least. But his skin is glassy, and there's a streak of gold on his face.
I thought Genasi were like fire, air, earth, and water.
Yeah, it's he's an Earth Genasi, is what he is, but he is
Corrupted by the shadow glass.
he's not corrupted. He's just
Born of it.
a Shadow Glass Genasi.
Cool.
That is dope.
Interesting.
Does anybody have any parchment?
Sure, I do.
Okay. All right.
Nerd.
Let me check.
All right.
Hey, I'm a wizard.
All right. We basically need to. Shit. We can't just. There's no way to fix it to the wall, so we're just gonna have to put it on one of the mattresses.
Can
Leave him-
prestidigitation do that? I think it can affix a thing to a thing for a little bit.
Oh,
Like an hour.
Okay.
I have a hammer and nail too, so that would work.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did do some like home improvement, Home Depot shit earlier.
What's it?
Maybe Bed Bath and Beyond. I don't know. Don't know if we'll have time.
Nice, deep cut, old school reference there.
Hell yeah. Horrible.
Bed Bath and
movie.
Beyond.
We're gonna maybe get
Not
to
that
this
long
thing.
ago, they went out of business.
I didn't even know they were out of business. I've only been there like
Yeah,
twice.
apparently
Yeah,
they got
this is
bought by
like
Hobby
2-3
Lobby.
years ago.
So, did you check on that on Prestidig, or is it,
Sorry, my dad called, and I had to.
I got it right here. Prestidigitation. You can create an instantaneous harmless
I'll be right
sensory effect such as a shower, a splash, or a puff of wind. Faint musical notes or odd odor. You instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire. You instantaneously clean soil object. You chill warm flavor food. You make a color, small mark, or symbol appear on an object or a surface for 1 hour. You create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit in your hand and lasts until the end of your next turn.
okay, so no.
That's it.
Boo.
Unless they make it down there in the next hour, I could write the
You
note
said you
on
got a
the
hammer
wall
and
you-
nails, though. That's perfectly acceptable.
Yeah.
There's a wooden door and wall to this big old place.
Yeah. If not, we could just close the lock through the piece of paper. That'll hold it there.
Fargo, you see one kid come up to you. It's a little human boy. He looks at you. He's about 10, 11 years old, a little tall for his age, and he kind of like sides up to you and he looks at you, and he's like,
Sorry about that. I had to take care of something.
nice arrow thing.
Yeah, it's called the crossbow.
It's pretty dope.
You get lucky, you might see me shoot someone with it later.
Fargo, let's not
Keep an eye out.
Hell yeah.
in front of the kids. Damn it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, God. Sorry, what did I miss? I had to take care of something.
You wouldn't get it.
Get what?
Oh, the old man, he wouldn't get it.
Just kind of squints.
Wait, who's the old man?
The little short one over there, the one that I'm almost taller than.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I see you, Grandpa.
Why do you think
Yeah.
that's an old man?
To be fair, I am 51, and that is pretty.
Well, you look
old.
at him. Look at him. It's like I ain't trying. Listen, man, I ain't trying to be a dick. But you see how his scales? They're black, but they're not really black because they're starting to gray around the edge. Like that's a telltale sign right there. Also, look at him. He looks like he's been through a meat grinder.
You see Varco sizing you up.
Tila's like, this kid fucking rocks.
Uh,
10 years I'm breaking with you, kid.
What does this kid look like? Just out of curiosity.
He's tall, spindly, tan skin, little broccoli hair going on, dark brown, slightly yoked for a kid, but island life. Just normal dude.
You done? You done, kiddo? You got that all out of your system?
Yeah, I guess. You're cool though,
Okay,
Mr.
cool.
You're cool though, Mr. Crossbow.
Okay.
So well, I don't know if I'd try, but thanks.
Okay.
Trying for losers.
Wow, you are just a ray of sunshine, kiddo. Corvin.
I just got kidnapped, bro. I've been kidnapped down here for 2 weeks. Ray of fucking sunshine.
Glad you didn't lose your sunny disposition, kid.
Oh my God.
Mom
Okay,
says I'm in
Corvin.
my emo phase. I don't know.
Okay, Corvin, do you have the
What up?
do you have the paper ready? Do you have a quill?
Do you have seasonal depression?
Okay, kiddo.
Hey,
Not now.
that
Not
time of
the
year.
time.
I have imperfect Old English handwriting, or whatever the most sophisticated of calligraphy type out or write out.
Oh yeah, the Austrians just use tag graffiti.
I just figured
No,
they
I'm
would use
kidding.
use wingdings.
Let's
But
keep
no, I
it,
just write. We have all of the leverage. If you want any chance of returning, come alone too, and then I shoot. Then I write down the designated spot that we choose.
Which
I mean, it's worth
is
Vargo, where does the scroll lead back to?
The bone gondola?
Yeah,
That's in the middle of the forest. That's in the middle of nowhere.
it's right next to Anna's little town thing.
It's where all the kids go to neck.
It's where the abandoned town is.
Yeah, I mean it is a safe place. That is an option.
Yeah.
For sure.
And we have her meet us at the abandoned town. We'll have plenty of hiding. We all have plenty of hiding
Exactly.
places. If she comes
what
alone,
about casualties and being kids?
well, we can get to. I mean, if it's close to Anna's, we can take the kids back to Anna's.
Well, what I mean is, if you take the kids back to Anna's and then that's where you bring Maya, that might not be great.
Didn't you say that there was a dead village close by, but Maya's was separated, wasn't it?
No, Maya's looked like it was.
No, so just to help you out, so the bone gondola teleports you to like 500 yards from Nicaranu, which is Anna's town.
Yeah.
And then like a 3-hour walk away from there is Keoahu, which is the town that the first fissure was at. It had been abandoned at the time, and you're not sure if anybody's made it back to it or not yet.
How long of a flight would it take me to get there from Bone Gondola to get back?
Vaguely the same time as walking there. To there about 6 hours.
So
one
we
way.
can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can make it to where we have her meet us a day after.
Wait,
I'll fly out.
Is the first fissure like the area that we were going to toward the beginning of the campaign?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Why not just tell her that we're going... I mean, that's where she sent us to in the first place, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be poetic.
And Shalla, roll me a history check, ma'am.
History.
How far was the abandoned camp from where the Bone Gondola?
That's quite a ways.
Okay.
Yeah, that's over a day's walk. Yeah.
Because I was thinking that's a place we know where we can contain and we know is abandoned. There is nothing there unless we go back and someone's moved in.
For sure.
We just tell them, hey, if you want to live, you might want to train.
I mean, it's an option. You'd have to get back there, though, and hope she doesn't get there before you.
That's why we set the time that we're going to meet her with.
Okay, but...
3 days.
But... What incentive does she have to not just immediately go there? And wait.
I mean, we won't be there.
But eventually...
Oh, and wait. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because that's where we're going to get her to go while we're going somewhere else. And then we're going to send a bird or a message or something to her at the camp. Now meet us here. We're going to send her on a scavenger hunt so far that she either gives up and goes home or runs out of...
I don't really see her as being the give up and go home type.
Yeah, let's just keep this simple, man.
Just go like
simple.
Marble mazing it.
I'm just having fun now.
Hell yeah.
We have 12. We have 14. Now is not the time to be having fun. Okay. You mentioned something about the first fragment.
What?
Like the first the place we were...
Oh, fissure, yeah.
The first fissure.
Yeah. 6-hour walk away. Yeah, not too bad. Probably still abandoned. Actually, Shalla, what was that history check?
It was a 4.
Oh. Well, you guys are talking about this too. Yeah, you want to give me a history check? Corbin, you want to give me a history check?
Sure. I'll give a history check.
Shalla, roll better.
I tried.
That is a 19.
I have a +7 in history, and if it's green, it means I'm proficient in it, or I have advantage.
If it's got an A next to it, it'll be advantage. So,
19.
19.
And I just got a dirty 20.
Cool. Yeah, you guys remember there's quite a bit of refugees, not refugees, but people outside of the camp. They're the city walls, where they're camping in kind of like a little bit of a hovel situation. Likely the displaced people from that village still. It looks like they probably haven't made it back.
Yeah, so the village... So the abandoned village. Yeah. Got lots of houses. Got lots of... Yeah. We're going to have to find a place to put the kids. out of sight.
A good half-day start on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's only about a half day's walk from Nicaranu as well, and you can drop the kids off. And actually, Tila's like, I can't travel with a bunch of kids, but I can sit there and keep them safe there.
Good.
As long as this Anna lady doesn't come back and like kill me.
I'm sure she'll understand when she sees the 14 kids.
Fucking A, she will.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go. We'll leave the kids with Anna, and we'll head to that abandoned village and start holing out. Sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't
Sounds
Anna
good to me.
gone last time we were there?
Yeah, she's not there right now. At least she wasn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole family up and out.
Yeah, the
All
whole
right.
village.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Vargo, let's do this.
All right,
Let's
everyone. I guess
Let's
get in
go.
a circle around me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes you guys a couple minutes to get their piles of blankets and, like, you know, not to be grody, pee bottles and buckets and stuff. Everybody, like, scattered away long enough to get an area prepared. Do you cast a spell?
Yeah, once
Can I take
everyone's
one of
lined
those
up, ready to jump in.
I'll be right back. I'm so
Take one
sorry.
of those pee buckets, cast my mage hand, and take it up and put it on top of a slightly creaked open door.
Fucking A, you can.
So when it opens, sploosh.
Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Yeah, 100%, 100%. So yeah, does anybody want to explain this to the kids? Because they're just looking at you guys a little freaked out when you're moving things away in a circle.
I got it. Okay, kids. We are about to go on a special trip to someplace far away and get you guys out of here.
Been there,
But I
been
need
told
your
that.
help. I need your help. Okay? I need everybody to get ready to jump. Just, how big is this thing gonna open? Like, are they gonna have enough time to run through?
I think it's like a 10-foot doorway.
Okay, so we're gonna line them up as far as we think. So,
Sorry about that,
approximately
guys.
in line, 10 feet wide, and we're gonna be right behind them. Each one of us is gonna grab a couple of kids, audit it, freezing. Each one of us is going to assist a couple of these kids in jumping through this thing to make sure they make it through safe and no one gets killed.
Football on this bonus action.
We left the note, right?
Yes, note is on the door.
P bucket
Right,
is on the door.
I turned the note over, and I wrote on the back, if this is the guard, I already cleaned your pants once. You'll have to take care of it yourself this time.
Okay.
Cute.
Thank you.
So yeah, all the kids kind of get in a line, and the ones that you guys can't carry, they just get ready. They're holding their actions. They're Gucci.
Alright.
As the gateway opens in front of you, like the air slicing in on itself, twisting and telescoping out before snapping into another place. Do you guys go through?
Yep.
Hell
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We rushed the children through.
Way more than the spell was
Quickly but
designed for.
gently.
The clown car of the century explodes out into the bone gazebo as the door snaps shut, leaving a singe mark in the ground.
One of the children goes flying. I cast Mage Hand to grab it.
Mage can only support 10 pounds. So.
Hey, he's catching. He's not holding.
I
So
can't.
he's
I
just-
can't. I can't possibly see how a kid caught air in that maneuver. So it's all good. It is. Holy shit! It is late at night. close to midnight. It is, the weather is slightly rainy, sprinkling, a little bit of a breeze. The forest is quiet around you. You know that not 30 feet off of the into the woods is the main road that goes through to Nikaranu.
Alright.
George
So,
starts
I'm gonna go
in my arms.
Vargo, what was that?
set up
Sorry?
a perimeter.
Perimeter? Gotcha. Vargo, roll me a perception check, sir.
19.
19? Hell yeah. It's quiet. There's not a whole lot going on. There's a couple birds chirping away. Not birds, insects chirping away. This is one of the downsides of this place. They've got some of the biggest goddamn flying things in the freaking world. Anywho, you hear some rustling and some brush, but it doesn't appear to be anything more than a, palm-sized animal of some type, like a squirrel or something. Seems like you guys are...
It's a squirrel.
Yeah. Shalla's passive perception knows the entire life story of a squirrel living 3 counties over.
Yep.
And Shalla, you also don't get any weird heebie-jeeps.
Nice.
Okay, so the plan is for Tila to hole up with the kids in Anna's abandoned house, and for us to head towards the abandoned village.
So, yeah.
Could you guys give me a sec with Tila before we head out?
Don't be weird.
Rolls his eyes.
Too late.
I'll just be a sec, guys.
Shalla, that was perfect.
Thank you, Shalla.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. It was perfect.
Just kind of say the things that come into my mind.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I'll catch up in a sec, guys.
Alright. What do you want?
I kind of need my knife back. And to apologize.
Stop being weird. She gives it back to you.
I'm just...
You're being weird.
I could tell it made you upset when I told you, to cut and run. If
No,
things
it
got
didn't make
bad.
me upset. You're just being stupid.
How so?
I ain't gonna leave you guys.
Tila, that's... Look, the reason I told you to run
Listen,
is because...
listen, Bozo. I get it. But you're dumb. This is relax. It's the goddamn island, baby.
Tila, I didn't come to this island to relax.
Well,
I came to this island initially to die.
good job. You're sucking at that, so maybe pick something different. Like relaxing.
Tila, I already failed someone once.
Dude, there ain't nobody to fail. Just relax. Live your life. Ain't nobody in your way but yourself.
Just
Stop being dumb.
be safe, okay? All I'm saying is just be careful, okay? You're important to me.
Okay, God, for the 85th time, don't be weird. Yeah, cool, good talk. I appreciate you too. Stop being weird.
You're an ass, you know that?
I am firmly aware.
And he smiles and reaches out for a handshake.
She goes for it and then does a too slow.
You know I'm gonna be alive just to spite you, right?
Go for it.
Zoe. the hell?
Guest
All right,
starring Zoe as Zoe.
I just walked across my keyboard.
Dr.
Take it easy,
Zoe Carbonara.
And he'll go rejoin the others.
So yeah, it is about a I don't know, 10-minute walk back to Nicaranu from where you guys are at right now. Does somebody want to roll me a survival check at disadvantage as we march the world's most annoying conga line through the jungle?
You said survival?
At disadvantage, ma'am. But you
I've already got a +8.
A +0 at it.
Yeah, Shalla's like a lean, mean survival grilling machine.
Disadvantage. Alright. That's an 11.
11.
Stop.
There are
Sorry, just went from the keyboard again.
yeah, there's no issues. It just takes a little bit longer because some of the kids keep tripping over roots in the road, or like ruts in the road, or shoelaces, or just their own feet. One of them keeps trying to wander. The tall one that I sidled up to you, Vargo. He keeps trying to wander off into the woods, and y'all keep having to
Sorry about that again.
guiding him back. But you guys make your way into Nicaranu. Same deal. The town looks like it's on fire. Until you guys pass through, and some of the kids are like gasping. They're like, "Oh, we're going there! Oh my god! Oh,
Wait,
oh my god!"
Didn't we leave them behind?
What? No, the kids. You saved the kids. That was the mission.
Oh, wait, I thought we left them at Anna's house.
No, we're still going to Anna's house right now.
Oh, I'm fucking stupid. Never mind.
No,
Sorry,
we just
guys.
arrived at the bone gondola.
Yeah.
Sorry. The fucking guys trying to break into the fucking house.
Welcome
So,
to the
went
real
there.
world, she said. Heck yeah. Yeah, you guys make your way to Nicaranu. The kids start freaking out a little bit. But you guys keep them herded along, and as you guys pass through the invisible barrier, the town becomes normal again. And you guys make your way up to Anna's front door, which is unlocked still. Logistically speaking, there is one good-sized double bed in Anna's room. There's a couple couches, I do remember seeing, and a whole bunch of floor space. I don't think there's 2 beds in that house. Yeah, we're gonna go with 1 bed, but there's also a couple houses over yonder that both have a couple beds in them.
Nah.
So what would our sleeping
They're all
arrangement?
set up in the main house, probably.
Gotcha.
I feel like you should try to keep them together.
Yeah, and Anna's got enough linens around that you can make makeshift some blankets and.
I mean, I've got a bed pack that I don't mind giving up for the kids.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna let them sleep here, and we're gonna go possibly lure Anna.
For
Not
sure.
Anna,
I
Maya.
was wondering if you guys
Oh.
were wanting to capitalize on this moment and take a rest, or if you are wanting to continue on with this straight to it.
I do need to rest.
Because
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you guys. Maya is going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be at maximum hit points with all my spell slots.
Yeah, that would be
That's,
ideal as possible.
Yeah.
And, you know, if she's waiting for you, she's waiting for you. If she's not, she's not. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I mean, yeah.
Either way, it's at a safe location. And at the
The
very
kids
least.
at the very least are safe.
Yeah.
That was the prime directive.
For sure. So anybody want to do anything before bedtime?
How long does Find Familiar last? And do I have
Indefinite.
everything
Yeah,
necessary
you
to-
cast it and it exists until you kill it. And until that point, you can poof it and de-poof it into a pocket dimension.
Of all people in this call, I'm very familiar with the mechanics of Find Familiar.
Yeah, it can go out 100 feet from you, and you can look through its eyes at the expense of not being able to see or do shit through yours.
Oh, you're right. 100. All right, yeah. Perfect.
They're pretty dope.
Do I have what is necessary to...
You would I will say roll me an investigation check as you are looking around the house towards the back room where Anna kept her little hoodoo workshop.
15.
15. Man, you guys are rolling low today. 15. Let's say this. Roll me a roll me a D100, sir.
22.
Okay.
are
Yes,
rolling
you
low.
find a block of incense, which would be sufficient for the purpose of...
Worth at
And
least
the
10.
brass brazier.
What's that?
I said, and the brass brazier.
That
Nice.
is not a thing, but I am willing to substitute that with other types of fire source.
Okay, perfect.
As long as you take
Did I
time
say
to
it wrong?
gussy it up and brazier, I think, brazier, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
We get you.
I'm going to go through the ritual to create Find Familiar. And if you want to just put a little George on there, that'd be fine with me.
Well, let me see if I can do that. Flurbity flurp. Wow, that's a lot of you clicking on the screen. Why is it doing? There it goes. Characters, actor. Do I have a George? How do I not have a George? Give me 10 seconds, guys.
I'm sorry, man. I should have let you know that beforehand.
Know. You know what? We don't really need it for anything, so we'll just not worry about it for right now. But cool, we got that with you.
I introduced them to George like I showed George my Familiar, and I look and go, "Hey, buddy, I made another one of you," and he just looks at me and just sucks his head back into his shell like he's pissed off. There's another one.
Yeah, the other one's not too happy about it either. Yeah. But anywho, they're not violent about it. But you do, you can take care of that, and Scylla. Hello. I have to pull up a different file real quick. Hang on a second. I'm about to fuck with you a little bit.
No. I've got an axe.
Hell yeah, you do. Scylla, as you drift off to one more thing before we do this.
I actually did want to do something before I went to sleep.
Oh, that's cool, Jet. We'll get to you in a second, brother.
Oh no, I'm just making sure.
Also, real quick, how are we gonna do watches tonight?
I can take first.
Shalla goes first, Shalla take last then.
Okay, shall I take last? Scylla, you said
I'll do
first?
the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, and Vargo at the middle. I dig it.
I'll take the one after Vargo.
Okay, and just if we're just gonna do this way, that's cool. Jet, what was it that you were gonna do real quick then?
Oh, if we're doing watches, I can just do it during my watch.
Well, Gotcha. Perfect.
It's kind of sad.
Hell yeah. Scylla, roll me a d20, please.
Oh no. Flat 10.
Flat 10? Perfect. Your watch goes by uneventfully. It's quiet. There's just a light pitter-patter of the slight rain that keeps drizzling down outside as it dripples and dropples into the puddles out front. It's relaxing. It almost lulls you to sleep, but it's uneventful.
Cool.
Heck yeah. And then Vargo, you get up for your watch. Would you like to hold on just 1 second? Oh, you're good, dude. Vargo, would you roll me a d20?
Well,
12. Perfect. Your watch also goes by uneventfully. A couple kids toss and turn, but it's peaceful. The quiet pitter-patter of rain. Yeah, goes by uneventfully. And Scylla, as you drift off for sleep, don't think I didn't forget. You're in another place. You're in the Run, that massive, hundreds-mile-long, semi-subterranean world between the lake and the ocean where your homeland sits, hidden from sight, nestled against the great and mighty cavern walls. You're maybe a half-day's walk from the walls of the walls that enshroud the grand city of Ulara. High overhead, above stone and dirt and grass, the distant rumble of thunder greets you in this place, and as always in these visions, the flapping of wings, massive wings. Except this time you feel the wind, the immense force driving you down, almost increasing gravity with each beat of the wings. Looking up,
It's making it hard to breathe too.
yeah, looking up, you see the immense shape of your patron Valoria, the radiance and amber pass overhead. You hold your gaze on her as she flies on and on towards Ulara until finally the massive shape is out of view. As your eyes settle back down on the horizon, they meet the cool, icy eyes of a slender female dragonborn standing just before you, her bronze scales scarred in places, but resplendent in beautiful robes. You know, I always like to make an entrance, she says.
I fall to my knee immediately.
You can rise. I appreciate your service and your dedication. You continue to do such great work. Your compassion for our neighbors has been a welcome surprise. Most of your brothers and sisters in the Amber Sworn Guard have a hunger with them. You can't really fault them. It's in the nature of our species, and most of my children have only lived a small fraction of the life I've lived. They lack context, maybe. I don't know. But they're an important piece to the puzzle. And you notice, standing behind her, kind of sheepish and shy, a small fox. It's got pure white fur. It yawns lazily and kind of rubs against her legs. You've been around Valoria quite a bit, but roll me a history check, Scylla.
Okay. 13.
13? Heck yeah. You've never seen this fox before. You're not sure if it's a familiar or a spirit or what's the deal. But it's cute. But she continues. Storms are a cycle of duality, my child. And as she talks, lightning starts to arc from her cool eyes as she speaks. Sparked by instability, they're a means of restoring balance, violently at times, but the water that follows, and she stretches her arms out, gesturing at the landscape before you, where fields of crops prosper beneath the ground as rainfall pours from the openings overhead. This is not my domain. I am considered a god among mortals, but at the end of the day, you and your siblings may wield my power, but I am still only a mortal. At some point, hopefully many, 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 many years from now, I too will pass on, finally claimed by the storm. Over the past month, I've watched you, Scylla. I've watched you grow into a weapon of righteousness and a buffeting wind of compassion. Today, for your part in saving so many innocents, you've shown me that in your heart, you understand the nature of the storm. And there's a shifting behind her as the fox nuzzles Valoria. Well, forgive me. You're correct. Her eyes return to you. Today you have shown us that your heart understands the nature of storms. If you wouldn't mind, hold forth your axe.
The big one or the little one?
It's your choice.
Oh, the big one.
The big one, hell yeah. As you hold out your axe, a weapon that you've cleaved many a foe with, the fox behind Valoria jumps, launching into the air, its fur vanishing as it transforms into a pure bolt of lightning, moving faster than you could ever hope to perceive without permission. The bolt arcs up, spinning around your patron before whipping around and grounding itself on your axe with a blinding flash of light. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, Shalla.
Yeah, I can do that.
That dog agrees.
Right, 11.
11, that'll do it. Just barely, but she's squeaking by. Your hand is vibrating, thrumming, as if you just struck a dense metal object with a pipe. But then warmth, as your vision slowly returns to you, looking down. The first thing to come back into focus, a hand resting on yours, slight, with a blue tinge, kind of like Vargo's. As before you, your axe glows with an impossible light. As if melting, the head droops down along the haft, and quillions sprout. The warm, soft feeling of worn leather beneath your hand turns cool and smooth. As the glow subsides, your vision fully returns. You see a long black blade etched with runes that glow a cool blue, and in your hands a hilt of pure platinum worked into the profile of Valoria in her true form. And as your eyes move towards the figure whose hand rests atop yours, she vanishes like fog on the wind. But in your head you hear a voice, both familiar and alien to you. Softly it says, "Keep your head in the clouds." And it's gone. Or was it even ever there to begin with?
I'm gonna
Valor.
sit there for a minute, take a breath, and I'm
Go.
just
Yeah.
studying the axe.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to take in exactly what happened.
It looks much different now, and I will share that with you here in just a moment.
Yeah.
Give me just a second to get that prepared. It looks a lot different, in fact, but it is, in fact, quite dope. Your patron smiles. This is Azrentor, which, Scylla, you'd know is, in the Ularan language, Galeheart is what it means. Forged by the lightning of creation itself many years ago, she's been waiting. Though the winds and rain, the storm of Abhaile, are not truly my domain, with this, Scylla, you are my storm. And the vision fades. With the fury of the storm in your hands, Scylla, you can now check your character sheet on D&D Beyond. You can now attune to the Galeheart, which I will post in chat.
Ooh.
It's fucking dope. It's actually really fucking dope when you know.
That is fucking sick as fuck.
Oh, that's some Soul Calibur shit.
That's some Soul Calibur shit. Let me re-import.
Yeah, no, that reminds me of Soul.
Makes me feel all tingly in my loose cotton pants.
It'll really really make you feel all tingly when you read what it does.
It reminds me of Soul Edge, definitely from Soul Calibur.
Well, Soul Edge was the one wrapped up in flesh and whatnot. Soul Calibur was the
was it? Oh shoot! Sorry, I got it mixed up.
God, those games were so good though. Holy shit! I played the hell out of Soul Calibur 2. The hell out of it.
Oh, dude! When 3 was a thing, we used to have tournaments out at my house with like custom characters only.
Hell yeah!
That was awesome. Shit.
Anywho, yeah, Scylla, you continue to rest though, but when you awake, your axe will be replaced. It might need a scabbard at some point, but I think we can find somebody at some place that can accommodate that.
Cool.
Magic doesn't work that way, apparently, I guess, or they're just dicks. Who knows? Also, real quick, as you're drifting out of that vision, give me a religion check.
Okay. 14. I
gotcha. You drift off to sleep, and you are Gucci. And that brings us to Ms. Shalla with Third Watch from the Sun.
I thought I was.
Oh, you're Jet. That's right, Jet. You were with Vargo on the Second Watch. Yes, Jet. What was it that you needed to do, sir?
Oh no, it's Alfred for Third Watch.
Oh, what?
And Shalla was the one who wanted last. Wait, what?
I think Third Watch.
How many watches are we having?
3.
I'm confused.
Yeah, we have 3 watches.
Oh, we have 3? Oh, okay.
So you can be wherever you need to be, Jet.
I guess I'll be up with whoever's
well,
up
if he
there.
needs to do something while he's awake, then Shalla will take the opportunity to sleep. So you don't have a problem with that.
Oh, okay.
Preach.
So I thought we were doing 4. That is my bad.
No, you're good, dude.
Yeah. Jet is going to sit at the entrance of the house, kind of sitting out. He's directly sitting out in the rain, and he's contemplative. Do I need to make a perception check?
If you want to.
Just to get it out of the way. Could I give myself disadvantage because I'm not actively paying attention?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna step off for a minute.
Oh, you're good, sir. We're about to take a break here, anyways.
That is a 13.
No, you're good.
He's gonna look back. That 3-year-old kid, are they within eyesight?
Yeah, they're laying somewhere on the floor in the house.
He kind of looks off in their general direction, thinks back to earlier. And he's going to... I would like to make another perception check to make sure that everybody is asleep.
Sure, go ahead.
Like I'm like double checking this.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 6.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out, wistfully, a small music box.
Anybody is welcome to be awake for this if they would like.
What appears to be, for the listeners, what appears to be a small metal music box with black accents, with the image of a smiling, albeit crude, black dragon that pops out when Jet kind of slides it open. It's very, as I said, it's very crude and childlike, and the box, while very worn, appears to be very well taken care of. Unlike the rest of its body, however, the top of the dragon's head appears to be extremely worn and faded, likely from frequent use. And making sure just one more time that everyone is asleep, he is going to close his eyes and press down the top. And I'll read off what it says, Jake.
Do it. I dare you.
In a young girl's voice, the audio plays. Hey, Dad. I know you said no gifts this year, but I saved up my allowance and got you this. I know birthdays are hard for you, but you've thrown me so many, I thought it would only be fair to get you something in return. Just press the top and it plays a song. I learned it just for you. It took a lot of tries to get it right, and more than a few blisters. But I think I got it just right. Happy birthday, Dad. I love you. And a slow yet peaceful tune begins to play on what sounds to be a viola. And after a few minutes, and a few tears, it slowly comes to a stop. Top of the dragon's head popping back up, and the box sliding shut.
Hell yeah. The rest
Who's in here cutting onions?
That would be Chef Tony. He works for the production crew. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
if anyone chose to be awake during that, go for it.
As your watch comes to an end, the sun begins to rise. And as the sun begins to rise in this strange place, the children begin to rise as well. As you guys are making your way in the early morning, it's quite early as you guys depart, with Tila staying back to protect the children. You guys head off probably 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. As you guys are leading the way, go ahead and arrange yourself however you'd like to be in your marching order as we're walking. There's no reason you guys have to be single file, double file. You can do whatever you want. It's a pretty good sized road, well traveled.
I'll make a stealth check and kind of act as like group scout. Just like look out and see if there's a. I mean, I'm not gonna be. Yeah. Just making
roll me
sure.
a stealth check, yeah. Roll me a stealth.
You. Oh, you want stealth? Oh, baby. Oh, you asked the right guy or the wrong guy, depending on how this roll goes.
I send my familiar along with him.
That is still a 22 on a 9. Jesus Christ, rogues fucking are scary.
9 and the fastest George you've ever seen in your entire life go scampering off into the woods. Make your familiar give me a stealth check, sir.
And that just runs off of my stats, correct?
Not really. Just roll me a d20 right now. We'll figure this out later.
10-4. I'm sorry, I should not have. Oh, nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Perfect. Perfect. The sneakiest, fastest George in the world. George, you've been replaced. I'm sorry.
George 2. This is George 2.0.
Man, that's a hard pill to swallow. You guys slink off. Roll me a perception check with advantage, Mr. Jet.
You got it. Modified 20.
Word. With a modified 20, you guys make your way. You don't see much going on. There is very little going on the road. There's, hold on just 1 second. Very quiet around. It doesn't look like there's been traffic on the road in a couple days because it's been raining for quite a few. There is no ruts in the road whatsoever. But it seems like it's pretty quiet. There's some birds chirping and some animals. You see a couple Shelkin off in the distance, amazed in bewilderment at the speed and dexterity of George 2.0.
I'm going to call him Weasel George, because he's pretty much got the speed and agility of a weasel, but just a shell on his body.
I think this one's just George Phelps. But
his name will be George Went, because he goes fast.
But anywho, as you guys proceed, would you, Shalla, the keeper of the numbers, like to roll me a survival check for the first little segment here?
Sure.
I'm trying to find a picture. I might just not do a picture, and I'm not going to worry about it. I'll do this in post.
Okay, thanks, Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe gives you advantage. Roll it with advantage.
Oh, I get advantage, really?
Yeah, seriously, why not?
Oh.
Hey!
So I rolled a 10. I didn't do any better that time.
Good gravy. Yeah, you
Zoe, you were supposed to bring me luck, girl.
Zoe, listen to me. Unfortunately for that, I have to kill your mom.
No!
A meteor hits. It's Armageddon. Except they lose. The end. No. It's chill. Chill walk. Nothing really crazy going on. He didn't hit the magic number. It takes you guys a little while. Anything you guys want to talk about while you're walking? Planning, anything like that?
What's the plan after we deal with Maya? Just out of curiosity.
We should probably get the children back to their parents.
No, Shalla, I mean, yeah, but I mean after, like, this whole thing is, like, solved.
I'm probably going to go back home and see what the situation there is.
What about you, Vargo?
Yeah, we should probably check in on our home capital as well, but, you know, we were hoping to explore the islands more while we were here.
And what about you, Corp?
Pretty deep in it, though.
Nah.
Oh, I'll most likely head back home. Father wants a full report of what is going on around here.
Well, I mean, the matter that I have the deed for is where they're going, right? In Austria?
Yeah, it's in the beautiful rolling hills of the Ronin Mountains. Not far from the Infinium where Vargo sometimes does stuff.
Well, I guess I have property there now, so I guess that's where I'll be heading to.
Schwanky digs.
I
Check out your name.
yeah, but I will need to make a stop though. There's something important I need to do before I leave these islands. I didn't come here for a vacation. I was told these islands were safe and away from civilization. A perfect hiding spot.
Oh, they were.
They were, and then civilization showed up.
Knock
Well,
knock, who's there? Colonialism.
I trust you guys enough with this information. And since we're going into the final stretch of this, about 100 miles that way, on that island over there, is where my daughter is. I brought her here 6 years ago after an incident. I was supposed to leave, but never really got around to that, I guess. Just, after all this time, I kind of just... Before I met you guys, I was planning on just drinking myself to death on this island. And you guys have made me reconsider a lot about my own choices and my life and where it's going. I don't know if she can forgive me for abandoning her for 6 years. But I want to try. And you guys have realized that I need to try. I need to care. You guys made me care again, and I wanted to thank you guys for that.
how old is your daughter?
She'd be about 19.
Oh, okay.
I'm so disappointed, Shalla. Like,
Oh, Shalla
You-
doesn't know what she expects for an answer.
Um,
Well, I
There's a,
hope she's open to seeing you again.
I hope so.
modify memory's a spell.
I mean, first we need to make it out of this, but he gives a genuine smile. Thank you all for helping me find my purpose again.
Of course.
We got you.
I just give him a little nod.
You can actually thank Maya in a couple different ways. She initially grouped us together, right? And is
Totally.
actually creating our purpose.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys are my friends, and I have the feeling we're gonna have to beat her up. So
Speaking
kind of awkward.
Speaking of that might require some planning.
Yeah. Okay. While we're on this subject, like I was absent for the fight you guys did have with her. I need details on what she can do.
Who wants to roll me a history check? You can, if you're
Or
wanting
magic.
to.
I've got a +7 to that.
You don't know what your
Must be
modifier
roll
is,
to beat
Corbin, because you don't know what a modifier is. But anybody's welcome
14.
to. 14. Da, 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 da.
Shalla don't remember nothing.
Shalla's looking at a butterfly.
Shall's still trying to wrap her head around the fact that he has a 19-year-old daughter.
With a 14 on a history check, she didn't do much in the fight. She was holding back a big ball of energy and let it go. And then she teleported away. That last part's significant, but that's about all that you know. Shalla, if you want to roll me a history check. Oh no, you rolled one, didn't you?
I did.
It was bad.
It was 4.
Oh, okay. You know the Shalla that you know that Maya's got some magic, but you don't really know what it is because it's never really been like outside of the normal thing that people do, like mage handing and stuff like
I
that.
thought she was like me. I thought she was a Tomotawi.
And she's a Kauanai, the speaker person.
Oh, Maya. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Tila's like you. Maya's the speaker of the little town there that I named, and I don't remember off the top of my head because I don't do that. But anywho, yeah, you know she's got some powers. She's got magic of some type, but you're not exactly sure what it is. But, carry on.
So the basic gist of what we know is that she's a magic user, and what sounds like is a very high-powered one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the basic gist of what I know about people who specialize in spells is that they usually need line of sight for their abilities to work. Anything that explodes, like a fireball or like a lightning bolt, that's more or less like you just gotta know the general direction. We're going to a place that has a lot of cover, so we could use that to our advantage. If we spread ourselves out, she won't be able to hit us with any big damaging effects very easily.
That might not be a bad idea to keep kind of away from everyone and
just keep
hope
ourselves.
She doesn't get too close.
Yeah, but the only issue is, well, we're kind of in the dark and generally like what she specializes in.
Yeah.
It could be anything from giant like bolts of lightning like you, Shalla, or just straight up necromancy. Like just, I don't know Maya very well, if at all. So I don't know her tactics. I don't know the way she thinks, but I can say, as a guesstimation, considering the fact that we have thrown a massive wrench in her plans, she is probably going to be, at the very least, frazzled.
Good possibility.
Probably, yeah.
Also, there are still 2 daggers in play. And if you guys remember how I said, when one person goes down, the other daggers get that stacked onto their bonus. So these 2 are going to be hopped up.
Okay.
So that is something else to keep in mind.
I doubt.
Wonderful.
With that in mind, I doubt Maya's going to be, gentlemanly and come alone. Okay.
I would expect not. We're not coming alone, really, either.
Okay, then we need to get as much of an advantage as possible. Kind of holds up the dagger with shadow glass in it. This is what she wants. I mean, the kids, they were leverage. But this is some of the last shadow glass that is in existence. In its raw form. 1,800 pounds of the stuff. So hopefully if we can get her talking for a little bit, the rest of us can set up our attacks and maybe get a jump on her.
I guess, do we even... There's there's just a risk with trying to talk to her at the beginning, but there isn't really if we just all attack and got the jump on them.
I suppose so.
I don't know. What were you? You're threatening to destroy it all, or to give it back?
I just wanted to make a decent enough distraction, just to get her completely focused away from everyone else. But I guess with my stealth, that doesn't really make much sense. I'm just trying to think of a way we could... Like, her mental state's probably going to be fucked, and we got to take advantage of that.
Roll me an insight check there, Mr. Jitters.
Okay. Insight is not my best skill, but I will try anyway. Natural 1.
Lol.
Aww.
Get good, noob.
I tried it.
Yeah. Roll me an insight check, Vargo.
Pass the baton. To someone with an insight above... Modifier above... Who?
22.
22.
Oh, thank
Nice.
She's probably frazzled. She's, to quote the fantastic 1996 blockbuster Jurassic Park 2, the behavior of Maya is probably now pretty academic. She is probably furious.
Not surprised.
How do we take advantage of that?
Keep her off her game. Keep her angry. Make her
Hope she
react
makes a
rather
mistake.
than act.
Yeah. Actually, Shalla, both Corbin and Shalla are right. If we keep her angry and stoke that, she's going to make stupider and stupider decisions. She's going to want to, try and unload on us all at once. Just end it.
Well, maybe you should be out there to talk then.
At the very least. I mean, it's going to be painful, but... At the very least, Scylla, you can raise the dead, right?
Maybe. Let me see. I have. I got Revivify. That's.
I mean, you're level 9, so you can get raised dead.
Yeah, you've got diamonds as well, ma'am.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, if worst comes to worst, it's not the worst option in the world. I mean, if you guys can bring me back.
Wait, are we level 8 or 9?
We are
9.
level 9 now.
Gotcha. Okay, then I haven't leveled up.
Oh, lol. Get good, noob.
Yeah.
Fucking stoners.
Yeah, it's okay. We really weren't doing nothing that required anything today, I don't believe.
Oh, good. Taking care of that shit now.
But as we get... just kind of make sure that hit point maximum stays where it's at. It should be fine, but...
Yeah, stayed on 83.
Yeah. But as we as we make our way into the town of Keoahu, it's creepy. It's that kind of if you take away the boarded up windows, it's that abandoned hurricane town vibe, where there's just kind of a mess strewn about, where things that have been left behind have been tossed about in the wind. Not a soul around. Maybe as you approach a family of foxes, little red one is a mommy and 3 babies, 2 red and 1 all white. They all just scamper off into the woods at the edge of town. A couple birds caw overhead. And as you guys approach the town, are you guys approaching town stealthily or normally fully?
I will go into stealth mode.
Yeah, I'd probably try to sneak it.
Everybody presses C.
Oh my god, that is a 32 once again.
Yeah, let's roll them stealth beans.
Stealth?
Yeah. Or you can roll performance, Shalla. I don't know how that would help, but you can.
I got a dirty 20. I'll stick with it.
Good call.
I
Shalla
have
does
0 modifier in performance. Again, no charisma.
Shalla does a Stewart from Mad TV. Look what I can do.
Yeah, 19.
Hell yeah. You guys make your way up into town. I need to roll a dice. The fate of the world on this one die that may or may not ever roll. Holy cow. Let's try that again. Nope. Gonna refresh real quick. God, this is important. Shalla, roll me perception. Vargo, roll me perception.
26.
Of course it is. That, and then one more. And then one more. Nope, nope, nope. Perfect. Shalla. It's not abandoned. At the edge of one of the rows of homes, a skeleton stands bobbing in the breeze, animated on its own accord, holding a shadow glass short sword.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
And at that exact moment, it is just after 11 in the morning. It becomes night for 10 miles.
Uh-oh.
Is that something I recognize as a spell?
Oh,
Do
no.
I kind of know what that does?
I have no idea.
Wait, so
and
it's 11 in the morning, but it's dark.
it's fully the middle of night.
Oh, God, that's terrifying.
It is indeed the stuff of nightmares and rainbow nuggets. We're going to go ahead and call that here, guys. Be sure to tune in next week for the showdown with Maya. Take care, and take care of yourselves. We love you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.